Hey guys, isn't it a beautiful night for a graduation after driving? Want a cold one? Mr. Polaro?
Oh, thanks. Coca-Cola? I don't want Coke. I want a seltzer. I brought seltzer. I want a seltzer. Give me a seltzer.
I can't do that.
No, I want a seltzer.
I can't give you seltzer.
I need a seltzer. Do you realize that they used to polish hubcaps back in the 20s with seltzer? They used seltzer for that. I need a seltzer. It's healthier than Coke. I don't want. Just give me. I want my seltzer right now. That's what I want. Give me the seltzer.
Okay.
You take that back. Gee! What are you doing?
That's why I didn't want to give it to you. I dropped it when I put it in the
Well, why didn't you
cooler.
say so?
I was trying to tell you.
Oh, jeez. Whatever.
Hey, we had beautiful weather when we recorded the graduation ceremony. I mean, the sun was out, it was shining everywhere.
The sun? Are you kidding me? I got third-degree burns over there on my head.
It was an interesting year this year. I know the kids that had to wear masks, they did a great job, but at least we had these we had nice Highlander masks to wear. It was very nice.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys had nice masks. There were some times I would get all the way to the front door from my car and forget my mask and said, nah, forget that. And I just grabbed one out of the garbage. Come on, tell the truth. You all did that once, didn't you?
Popcorn.
Live from New York, it's graduation night!
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Our Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Thank you.
Good evening. I would like to welcome all the family members and friends who have come to witness this special celebration. I thank you all for your support in allowing us to educate these fine young adults over the past 4 years. I would also like to thank our Board of Education members for continually supporting us throughout the year. Thank you to our district administrators led by Superintendent Dr. Alex Adamon, Business Administrator Ms. Barbara Francisco, Director of Education Daniel Novak, Director of Special Services, Dr. Elizabeth Quaid, and our district principals and supervisors. A special thank you to our high school assistant principals, Mr. Prolero and Mr. Schutte, for their dedication and devotion to the students of West Milford High School. I would like to thank our faculty for all their commitment and nurturing of our graduates on a daily basis, especially during this difficult and unprecedented time. Additionally, I'd like to recognize our retiring teachers, Mr. Steve Beatty, Ms. Kathy Molino Murphy, Ms. Evelyn Early, Special Class Aide Laura Diamond, District Supervisor Mr. John Barno, and Ms. Brenda Ludwig. I would like to cap off my recognitions by spotlighting the class of 2021. This is the first class in history that started the school year off on 100% distance learning, transitioned to a cohort schedule, and was able to return to 100% in-person learning. With all these changes and adjustments throughout the year, they are able to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic and excel in the classroom, athletics, and extracurricular activities. I'm proud of the way that this class conducted themselves and the leadership that they provided for the remainder of the student body. The class of 2021 truly led by example. I'm grateful for our plans to reopen schools became a reality and we're able to spend the remainder of the school year in person together. Students from this class have been accepted in some of the most prestigious institutions in the country and premier technical universities. For those entering the armed forces, we thank you in advance for your commitment to serve our country. Please stand to be recognized if you are entering the armed services. Thank you for your service. I would like to leave you with a quote from author A.A. Milne. You are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. Please remember that you're always welcome. The high school community takes great pride when we hear of your advancements and success in life. Our doors will always be open to you. In closing, remember, once a Highlander, always a Highlander. Congratulations to the class of 2021. I would like to introduce Dr. Alex Adamon, Superintendent of Schools.
Good afternoon, parents and faculty members, faculty and staff, friends and community members, and good afternoon to the West Milford High School class of 2021. This past year has been quite a memorable one, where we learned things about each other and about ourselves. We asked you in the fall to take care of each other and to take care of your school. You were asked to be leaders of the district and in the community. You did all that and more, and I could not be more proud of our graduating class. As guest speaker at the 2005 Stanford University commencement ceremony, Steve Jobs, then president of Apple Computers, told the assembled students, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." Your time at West Milford High School and your time in our district has offered you many seemingly unconnected dots. Math and English, art and music, sports and clubs, even lunch and study hall. These dots, these adventures, these highs and lows, these cherished moments will all somehow connect in your future. I don't know how and I don't know when. For each of you, the path is different. Many of you will move on to college and careers. Others will serve our country in the military. Whatever your path is, enjoy the journey. On behalf of the Board of Education, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. May God bless West Milford, and may God bless the class of 2021. And now, Mrs. Lava, our senior class advisor.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to the West Milford class of 2021. Seniors, you have been witness to history. You saw midway through your junior year, the world shut down. Your sense of normalcy was lost. It was not easy for any of you, but even as we struggled, something unexpected happened. New rituals and habits emerged. We discovered different things about ourselves and our families. Thomas Jefferson once said, "If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done." For many of you, that meant attending your classes on Google Meets, navigating Google Classroom to submit assignments, scheduling virtual college visits, and much more. For more than a year, you kept going to class, you kept studying, you kept striving, and you made it to this day. There are two things I'd like you to remember. First, you now know what it takes to get through pretty much anything. So when you come up against an obstacle, when you experience a setback, remember the determination that you have showed this past year. Secondly, you do not have to get through anything alone. During these challenging times, we leaned on our Highlander community. Always remember, when we look out for one another, we are much better off. It is my hope that we can come out of these challenging times not just stronger, but more aware of others and their needs. This year's class gift is part of a cumulative project to support the high school and increase community pride. With this project, a new high-tech sign will be installed at the front of the high school. It will proudly display the many activities and games that go on here each day. 5 classes have already saved funds for this project. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and now the class of 2021. Underneath the sign, all classes will be recognized for their contributions. This will allow us to showcase and support the Highlander spirit for years to come. This will give you a lasting sense of pride when you come back and visit your hometown. Thank you and congratulations. I would now like to introduce the salutatorian, Axel Malatek.
Welcome, class of 2021, and congratulations to everyone on a memorable 4 years. I could stand here and say that we've all shown hard work and determination every day throughout high school, and we could just go on believing it. But then, as you sit late at night, carefully editing your graduation Instagram post, you might begin to think, when that kid on the stage told me that I did my best, and that I put in all that I possibly could, was he right? What authority does he have to judge my effort? I mean, he's named after a car part. He wasn't even good enough to be first in the class. Why should we listen to him? And while I have to say, I'm a little hurt you would say that about me. The truth is, you're right. The only thing I can say for sure is that we all got the 100-something credits required for graduation. But that's the point. It's not mine or anybody else's place to say how hard you have worked. All we can see is the final product, whether it's a grade, a performance, or anything else you've completed. Only you know about the hours you put in and the hours you take off. Only you know if you really did all you could to succeed. And only you know what you really deserve. What you have done up until now will be that I ask that you go on knowing that you are the sole owner of your effort. When and where you apply it will really begin to define you in the coming years. And by putting in work towards something you truly want, you will already be starting with success. I would like to end with a few thank yous. First, I would like to thank my parents, which I probably don't do enough. I'd like to thank all the teachers that go above and beyond for our benefit. I'd like to thank Mr. Schutte for proving that you don't have to be bald to be a principal at West Milford High School. And lastly, I'd like to thank all of you for making that building over there into an experience every single day. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce our valedictorian, Brianna Hazen.
Like most things in my high school career, the speech was written the day before it was due, because, well, I like to tell myself I work better under pressure. As I wish there could be just one more extension, one more deadline moved, I realized there was no time left. Time is an interesting concept to consider. Despite being defined as a continued sequence, it seems to always find a way to come to an end. We wish for more of it, and while this is often focused on desperate pleas to our English teachers for just one more day, today, I think we collectively wish our time together could continue just a bit longer. The irony in recognizing that after years of wanting nothing more but to graduate, that it took until the end was so near to finally realize that the reality of saying goodbye is a lot harder than the thought of it. What happened to the freshmen who walked into the high school unsure as to where the stairs were, and confused why everyone kept telling us the building was just 2 8s on top of each other? From that day, we unknowingly grew, we changed. Every day, we woke up in a world where we never knew what to expect. And while the outcome of these days will never be the same for all of us, we've all made it here. We're graduating. The time has come that our paths that have overlapped since the day we stepped foot into our kindergarten classrooms diverge, that we all find our own future. With this, I want you to think about what high school has truly taught us all. I don't mean logarithms or proper MLA citations, or even that the recommended 8 hours of sleep is far overestimated and that it is in fact possible to function with none. I mean learning to let go of the trivial bad test scores because we really won't remember them in a year. Learning the value of true friends and the impact unexpected people can have on our lives. Understanding that all things must eventually come to an end, but appreciating the time we are given. The day I wrote the speech, I possibly played my last field hockey game, which made me think about last that also come with a chance for new firsts and beginnings. Even when we often think we've reached the end of something great, there's more out there for us. 2 years ago, I played what I thought would be my last field hockey game, but instead, 2 days ago, I walked off the field for what may now be my last time, or maybe just my last time in high school. As we look toward our next steps, beyond our last day of high school, there's so much out there for us all. To the family and friends who've gotten me through 4 exhausting years of high school, thank you for everything. And while my next verse will begin 2,924 miles away, and there's not nearly enough room in my suitcase, just know I will pack with me the memories I've made here. Good luck to everyone, no matter where your next step may be, and cherish the time you have, because the end always seems to come faster than expected.
Board of Education, it is my pleasure to state the following. High school graduation requirements set forth by New Jersey State Statute and Administrative Code, Title 6A, Section 8, and Title 18A, Section 35. Locally, they are contained in Board of Education Policy 5460. I certify that the students seated before you have met the graduation requirements of the West Milford Board of Education and State of New Jersey. Therefore, it is my honor to present the West Milford High School Class of 2021.
Justin Richard Spagnolo.
Skylar Abate.
Axel Malatek.
Maria Abelev.
Brianna Elise Hazen.
Matthew Raymond Abt.
Elizabeth Anthony.
Sean Eric Alhide.
Molly E. Babbitt.
Allison Anderson.
Austin James Baird.
Christian S. Ashby.
Alex J. Benedetti.
Ian Anthony Babbitts.
Philip I. Bond.
Angelo Michael Baziotis.
Zachary J. Burrell.
Nayeli Yanira Berganza Regalado.
Kevin Bramley.
Julia N. Bono. Caitlin Paige Bohr.
Jessica P. Brigante. Jeremy Michael Bradjack.
Abigail Budd.
Alexandra M. Buonanno.
Brody A. Buttery.
Olivia Elizabeth Burns.
Ryan M. Burns.
Brianna Elizabeth Kane.
Olivia Noel Carl.
Jacqueline Carlucci Vetrelli.
Nicolette Carpenter.
Amy Jean Castanello Carney.
Sean Selleck.
Sarah Renee Chandler.
Connor R. Choma.
Matthew Christ.
Valerie Cintron.
Hannah M. Clark.
Colin Patrick Clinton.
Jonathan Klaus.
Devin Colfax.
Alexander Holland Cologne.
Shayna L. Camarado.
Alana Contreras.
Ryan Stephen Cooper.
Christopher Raymond Coyle.
Claire Coyle.
Avery Antonia Crisafulli.
Richard R. Cusick III.
Paige Ashley Sarapek.
Caitlin DaCosta,
Emma Grace Starnstead,
Mackenzie Jacqueline Dates,
Stephanie L. DeViti,
Dylan G. DeFries,
Evan M. Delacorte,
Matthew Richard Delapi,
Angelina Marie De Niro,
Thomas Patrick Dinan,
Danielle DePillo,
Ava Lauren Dragonetti,
Cynthia Lynn Dreps,
Adeline Jane Durant,
Noah Richard Durgan,
Connor Dykstra,
Hannah R. Almini,
Mario Esposito,
Rebecca Lynn Evans,
Casey James Fagan,
Noemi Isabel Feliciano,
Kyle A. Fernley,
Isabel A. Ferreira,
Riley Jameson Fleet,
Kira I. Fucci,
Michael R. Garvey,
Jocelyn Teresa Geisel,
Sean Christopher Galacio,
Caitlin E. Jenick,
Heather Garrity,
Emily Rose Ginder,
Giancarlo M. Gomez,
Michaela Gerard Gazda,
Kyler James Graham,
Anthony N. Granada,
Melissa E. Gray,
Skylar Moon Greenberg,
William F. Greer IV,
Anthony L. Griskin,
Alyssa Marie Gunning,
Haley Alexa Hadjisa,
Natalie M. Hamlin,
Harley Catherine Hamlin.
Ryan Anthony Hand.
Anthony J. Hanley.
Brielle Lynn Hanley.
Daniel A. Helbig.
Aiden E. Hires.
Kaylee Hovan.
Megan Ruby.
Jessica Hudak.
Ryan M. Humble.
Dakota S. Johnson.
Madison Lexi Justin.
Haley Madison Kaprowski.
Mark A. Keyser II.
Colin Keller.
Alyssa Kaiser.
Ryan J. Kerwin.
Riley M. Knight.
Connor Knowles.
Wyatt Joseph Kepi.
Ashlyn Faith Cupcho.
Riley Lane.
Melissa Catherine LaPointe.
Natalie Laura.
Jack Leonard.
Alexandra M. Leswing.
Stephen Anthony Leyva.
Haley A. Lindstrom.
Madison Nicole Lombardo.
Aaron D. Lopez.
Jessica Rose Lucas.
Julia D'Souza Macedo.
Maddox Theory Mayella.
Michael S. Maiello.
Allie Mangine.
Eli Mangine.
Kimberly M. Mann.
Robert Nicholas Markson.
Erica Lynn Martin.
John Richard Matthews.
Madison Maver.
Rory Catherine McCormick.
Caitlin Anna McNally.
Meadow Medina.
Nicholas David Messineo.
Colette J. Metcalf.
Michael J. Michelini.
Luke Joseph Milko.
Matthew Mullen.
Kylie Nicole Montina.
Maria A. Morales.
Michael Morocho.
Haley Morell.
Donald Mueller.
Jonathan Charles Mulligan.
Gavin Gregory Manuel Muniz.
Ryan Muniz Moeller.
Rocco A. Messina.
Kayla Noel Muth.
Colin Christopher Newberry.
Austin Odell.
Ahmad M. Obadallah.
Sage A. Olson.
Eliza Thomas Lee Orta.
Emrin Aruli.
Katarzyna Oshahovsky.
Alexis Pacheco.
Jessica C. Pagano.
Sean Earl Partington.
Christian Alexander Patton.
Leah Danielle Jing Payne.
Darianne A. Perez.
Emily Marie Perez.
Colin Petrich.
Jaslyn Pham.
Ethan Michael Phillips.
Emma Bray Piscadlo.
Mihail Pateris.
Joseph Andrew Pritchett.
Patrick F. Cork.
Julia Rain Radwin.
Sean Rampola.
Gina M. Rivala.
Haley N. Reed.
Serena Rose Redden.
William Christopher Reich.
April Elizabeth Roccasano.
Maxwell Rodas.
Juliana Gina Rodriguez.
Nicholas Rotundi.
Maya E. Rovney.
Norman Rabinski.
Evan Martin Savona.
Michelle Shinazi.
Nicholas Carter Schmeltz.
Julia Lauren Schneider.
Catherine Shirley Scott.
Mark Thomas Scott.
John Charles Safford III.
Alex Shao.
Derek Shorter.
Colin Michael Ciandre.
Kayla Sierra.
Brianna Zarima Singleton.
Brian T. Slamiak.
Dennis John Smith III.
Kaylee Rebecca Smith.
Patrick Smith.
Juliana Nevea Solari.
Jordan Mia Spencer.
Allison Felisa Stanich.
Faith Ann Strina.
Robert D. Sakil.
Haley Maureen Sarita.
Nicole Elizabeth Swan.
Brian S. Zalusha.
Gabrielle Tavares.
Benjamin Taylor.
Brian M. Thanell.
Clay Spencer Thompson.
Erin Marie Timmons.
Matthew Toro.
Frank C. Toscano.
Ralph J. Utter.
Allison Vanderwer.
Abigail Van Houten.
Sasha Villanueva.
Rebecca Danae Vizzi.
Melanie Vrabel.
Kate Vreeland.
Taylor J. Waldo.
Taylor Ward.
Joshua Wojcik.
Anton James Weinbrecht.
Jasmine Sky Wondrak.
Maggie Zhang.
Matthew Crosby.
Amanda Nicole Gerald.
Raina Khan.
Megan M. Shields. Amanda C. Fink.
Hope Rose Calamari.
Delaney Jacqueline Garzone.
you all please stand. Congratulations, graduates. Please follow me in moving your tassel from right to left as a sign of your achievements. Forget about it. And now, in celebration, we will toss our caps on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Congratulations again.